What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. So just a rundown of the NFL Week 6 games, and we'll do another video about the 49ers and Seahawks. 49ers overcame, so I am 1-0 for the week. And we'll go into these other games. And we'll do a recap of Week 5 final. So 49ers beat the Seahawks 36-24. Jaguars travel to London to take on the Bears. Buccaneers are at the Saints. Commanders are at the Ravens. Cardinals are at the Packers. Colts at the Titans, 1 o'clock games. Texans at the Patriots. Browns at the Eagles. And the Patriots are starting Drake May, it looks like. Chargers are at the Broncos, 4 p.m. game. Steelers at Raiders at 4. Falcons at Panthers at 4. Lions at Cowboys at 4. Bengals at Giants on Sunday Night Football. Been waiting all day for Sunday night. And the Bills at the Jets, at the collapsing Jets, for Monday Night Football. Troy Aikman, Joe Buck special. So we'll go over our picks in another video. The whole Jets thing, I mean, Robert Saleh, great guy. Heck of a defense coordinator. Had a horrible record. Never made the playoffs. Never had a winning season. And they rebuilt your offensive line. They got a Hall of Famer in Tyron Smith, or at least an All-Pro left tackle who's been banged up. But they also got the kid out of Penn State that's going to be a star at some point. Vera Tucker. Decent offensive line. Good defensive line. You know, they had some injuries. Some good linebackers. Good receiving core. Hell of a running back core. Breece Hall and Braylon Allen. You can't get much better than that. You had a Hall of Fame, first ballot Hall of Fame quarterback. You've got a star corner in Sauce Gardner. You've got good safeties in Ashton Davis and company. And you couldn't beat crappy teams like the Broncos and all. I mean, people trying to say, oh, it's because of some patch or something. Stop. He's just a bad football coach. He's just a bad football coach as far as the head coach. Some people, Wade Phillips, there's others, Marty Schottenheimer, Mike Zimmer. Although Mike Zimmer had winning records and made some playoff wins, so did Marty Schottenheimer, so did Wade Phillips. Josh McDaniels, hell of an offensive coordinator. Can't cut it as a head coach. Robert Saleh is just one of those people right now. Maybe he gets a second chance and proves his worth. Just like Raheem Morris and Todd Bowles have made some progress as head coaches. But sometimes the first go-around isn't successful. Sometimes the second or third. Sometimes you just got to figure out who you are and what your strengths are. Not everybody can be a head coach. It's a very demanding job. There's not very many Kyle Shanahans. There's not many Mike Tomlins. There's not many Andy Reids. There's just not many guys like that. Bill Parcells. There's just not many of those guys. Some guys just can't cut it. There's not many Matt LaFleur's out there. Doug Peterson, that might be his coordinators more than him, but they've won a game. We'll see what they do against Chicago. If they can bounce back and make playoffs and make a run to the championship or something, or Super Bowl, then that will change our mind about Doug Peterson. But, I mean, look at the Saints. Dennis Allen, they got off hot start, and then boom, they fall apart. I look at the Raiders. He's struggling. Antonio Pierce. But, in his defense, Not a great football team. But when you got a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers and all those other guys, the receivers, and your excuses are far and few between. People want results. You had a couple years. You had an excuse last year, Aaron Rodgers' injury. This year, there was no excuses. They were Super Bowl or bust. Looks like a bust. They've struggled completely as a football team. Aaron Rodgers called it out. Robert Saleh didn't like it. You know? I don't know. D'Amico Ryans, look what he's done with the Texans, and they're still rolling. There's not many guys that can do it, especially ex-players. That's few and far between. That's really rare that you get an ex-player that was really good. Like a D'Amico Ryans. It just doesn't happen very often. There's a lot of head coaches that struggle. So, we will see what the future holds for him. I'm sure he'll get a job. You know, Brian Flores will probably get another shot. You'll get a second shot at some point. It just takes a while because they're looking at that like, boy, he struggled with Aaron Rodgers and company. Do I really want to give this guy the keys to my franchise? Some people learn the hard way. Some people have to completely fail at something and be horrible at it. And then when they bounce back, it's like finding a big, fat gold bar. Maybe that's what Robert Saleh will be. But to act like he's not going to get another shot, he's going to be something in the NFL. He'll be a coordinator for a while. And when he does good at that again, at some point, somebody will give him a chance. So stop whining and complaining. Oh my gosh, stop. Okay? Stop it. He'll get another shot. And maybe he'll figure out, maybe he's figured out, this isn't for me. I'd rather be a defensive coordinator. I'd rather just deal with that side of the ball and not have to deal with special teams, not have a bunch of people under me, not have to do all the press conferences and everything else. You know, some people are perfectly happy being defensive coordinator. Look at the Vikings defense. Brian Flores goes back to defense, and they are just whooping people. So, yeah. I fully believe Saleh will get another chance. Whatever deal was with the patch, he has his opinion. Whether you disagree with it or not, that's his opinion. I don't know that much about what he thinks on that, but I'm not going to jump all over him if he's from there. But yeah. Get over it. It happens. There's plenty of coaches that never get a chance again. And you got sometimes you got poor ownership. The Jets are not known for good ownership. Look at the Dolphins. Their owner stinks. Look at the Cowboys. And flag behind me. Yeah, our owner really, he's the reason we haven't won. Not anyone else. You could bring Mike Tomlin in here and Jerry would find a way to screw that pooch. Look at Bill Parcells. Screwed it with Jimmy Johnson. I mean, really? 2 Hall of Fame head coaches. Really? Yeah. Anyway, guys, if you liked the video, like, subscribe, comment, share, hit notifications, all that good stuff. Once we hit 100, doing a free giveaway. Love y'all. See you on the next video. Peace.